Sorry, guy. Faculty parking only.
Does Professor Russ teach his criminology class here?
Right building, wrong lot.
Well, you see, I'm the guest speaker in Professor Russ' criminology class. I'm from the LAPD. Lieutenant Columbo.
Sorry, Lieutenant. They don't tell me anything.
What is it, Justin?
I spoke to my father about what happened, what we did.
I'm listening.
Well, he was not happy. And he said a lot of things. We both did. There were certain threats and certain promises. Anyway, he'd like to speak with you.
Have him call.
No, sir. He would like to meet you in person. Tonight.
And they were skimming off the track, which is how they... Is he dead, Lieutenant?
I'm afraid so.
Lieutenant, should I go get some help? I can call 911.
Yeah, tell him a homicide detective is already on the scene and it appears to be murder. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, is that the videotape from the security camera?
This is it, yeah.
And how much does a tape like this hold?
Oh, right around an hour.
Then what? You put in another one?
Oh, no. The tape records for an hour, and then unless you stop it, it automatically records over itself again.
I see. So if you don't stop it, it automatically erases the previous hour and starts recording the new hour.
Yeah, that's right. That way, one tape can last for months.
I see. Okay. That's the professor. All right, Malloy. Let's fast forward it now.
Yeah.
Well, there's me and the kid. But I don't understand. From the time that the professor was shot until the time that I arrived, we saw everything, but we didn't see anybody leave. Nobody left, either by foot or car via the ramp. Did somebody go up the stairs? Did you see anybody?
No. I would have seen that.
Why? When you thought to save the videotape from that camera, you didn't think to save it from this camera, because if you had, we would have been able to make that identification.
Well, I didn't save it at all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
It was Justin who remembered about the tape.
Justin?
Yeah. Truth is, if it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't have that one tape we do.
Justin turned off the machine that saved the tape.
Yeah. Damn lucky he thought of it too, right?
Damn lucky. Do you mind, sir?
Exclusive new information on the death of Professor D.E. Rusk. This station has been able to obtain a videotape which appears to be the actual murder. We're going to show you that footage, but we're strongly advising that it may be upsetting, and parents of young children may not want them to watch. The murder of Professor D.E. Rusk.
Where did that come from?
How the hell did they get that film?
The well-known criminology professor's body was discovered shortly thereafter by a group of his own students.
How the hell did they get it?
This videotape of the murder of Professor Rusk, that's a very unusual thing. And if I understand it correctly, you got it from a man named Muldoon?
Right, and the station bought it for $2,500.
Just like that.
Well, it wasn't quite that fast, actually. We wanted to know where he got it, of course.
Where did he get it? Did you ask him?
Yes. Last Thursday night, he recorded a movie off some obscure channel. He has a dish antenna in his yard. He gets close to 100 different channels.
Is that so?
Yes. Well, anyway, today when he decided to watch the movie, right there in the middle of it, he saw the shooting in the garage.
See, that's where you lose me.
Well, it's really not all that complicated, Lieutenant. Whoever killed Professor Rusk televised it.
Well, where's the camera that took this picture?
Well, it sits right here on the roll bar behind the driver.
Well, how come I don't see it?
It's only about that big.
A television camera? That small? Is that a fact?
That's nothing. Nowadays, you know, in the hospitals, they make them so small, they can stick them right up here.
Thank you very much.
Hey, what do you say, fellas? Do me a favor, will you? Could you park in exactly the same spot you did last Thursday? You remember that? I think it was that one there, the middle one.
Now, what you're seeing is a live picture from a camera in the garage downstairs.
Like from a closed-circuit camera, right? Like the security cameras.
No, as a matter of fact, what you're seeing here is the same thing as a television broadcast.
You mean you have a television camera downstairs?
That is correct. And this is just the way things were last Thursday night when Professor Rusk left the lecture hall and walked in the garage toward his car at 8:16 p.m. Now, I'm sure you think this all looks very high-tech. Say, fellas, do you lock your car when you park it down here?
Lock it?
Yeah, lock it.
In this day and age, of course we do, Lieutenant.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But last Thursday, when you pulled out to call 911, I don't remember you locking your car. It makes a noise, right, doesn't it? Don't you have one of those gizmos that opens the locks by remote control and makes a loud noise? Do you think you could do that? Just click the lock. Because I want to try and remember if I heard that sound last Thursday. It will work from that distance, won't it?
Sure.
that shot come from?
Yeah, that's a good question. It was a very powerful shot. Oh, and Todd, I haven't forgotten your question about the camera. Here it is. That tiny thing right there. That's a genuine television camera. It's just like the kind they use at the Indianapolis Raceway, where they got them stuck all over the racing cars. And this little gizmo here, like the one I had upstairs, which pulled the trigger, is nothing more than a car door locking device.
That's it, right? I mean, what else do you need? You've got the murder weapon, and you found it in Dominic Doyle's car.
Well, you're half right, Justin. It is a murder weapon, but it is not Dominic Doyle's car. It's my wife's. And this is my wife's niece, Annette. She's 14, that's our dog, and that was taken in Griffith Park. The description of the car, the license number, and the name of the bar. Nobody had that information except you two. And after I gave it to you, nobody could have planted that gun but you two. Book 'em. Suspicion of murder. Just one more thing.